Namaste, my friends. I use this Indian salutation to greet you because I am going to speak today about an ancient Indian discipline. Join me now, maybe with a cup of your favorite tea or even a glass of water, and let's explore spirituality in yoga. Let's look at how yoga is a spiritual practice and how it can help you become a more spiritually evolved human being. What is yoga? It is a set of specific physical movements and progressions along with deliberate, precise breathing. There are so many physical benefits of yoga, and most predominantly advertised: an increased flexibility and strength, as well as weight loss and endurance. Of course, it is all of that, but it is also the process of looking inward at oneself. It is a different form of a religion, which generally has a deity that we pray to. Rather, yoga is an inner conversation we have with ourselves. Hence, yoga is a spiritual practice, a holistic mind-body wellness practice. Perhaps you've seen this saying on a shirt of someone you know: inhale the future, exhale the past. Or inhale love, exhale fear. And really, the act of doing yoga, the inhalations and the exhalations, are symbolic of the inner workings of the soul. In our own personal spiritual quest, we want to relinquish the past and the power that it has over us. We want to embrace our future, our potential, and the success that could be. We want to be forward-looking without the past holding us back. In a sense, we do this with each of the inhalations and exhalations while performing yoga. The breathing exercises, or pranayama, are similarly spiritual in nature, where we inhale oxygen to cleanse our insides and exhale to remove impurities from the body. As we breathe in, breathe out, we simultaneously cleanse ourselves of all the worries and troubles running around inside our heads. We exhale to cleanse our spiritual selves. Spirituality is about aiming for liberation from all that is petty and angry and violent and selfish. Yoga has a similar aspect of letting go, of separating the truth from falsehood, the real from the unreal, and the essential true self from the ego. It is about relinquishing. Some call it a surrender to the truth that the universe is for you, and all you need to do is surrender and get into the flow with your breath, your movements, your mind, body, spirit connection. You see, both yoga and spirituality have similar goals of letting go, decluttering the mind, and of elevating the self to a higher consciousness. Here's another favorite t-shirt I've seen, which says, letting go is the hardest asana. Asana is a yoga position. I so agree. Letting go is scary for so many, but here's a little secret that helps me. There really is nothing to letting go of except the illusion that you're in control of everything, and holding on tightly will keep you in control. When you surrender to the truth that it is an illusion, that holding on tight will control the flow of your life, you are surrendering into a higher vibration. You are surrendering to a life of being, not of doing or controlling. Doesn't that sound so much more peaceful? Look at other ways in which yogic thought is similar to the path of spiritual evolution and growth. We aim to quiet the anger within us and become non-violent in all possible ways. The principle of ahimsa, which Mahatma Gandhi used so effectively against India's colonial oppressors, is a part of the same yogic thought, where on the one hand, spirituality and yoga both try to uplift us. The ultimate aim is that of merging into and becoming one with universal energy. This is when we start to feel a part of an energy far bigger and more powerful than ourselves. This is when we comprehend just how insignificant and paradoxical, how very powerful each one of us is. Ultimately, we all aim to not only become a part of that mighty universal power, but also see our essential humanity, that common thread that binds us to every other person. There is that oneness in others that we start to recognize. The differences melt away, and we become aware of our commonalities. We become conscious of the threads that bind you to me and me to you. It is rather like when you're swimming in the sea. You are part of the ocean, but equally, the ocean is part of you. There is spirituality in yoga, and many people start to get it into shape, but then find the spiritual aspects of the practice the most beneficial and the most joyful. You can meet your spiritual goals by meditating, practicing gratitude, by volunteer work, or by being out in nature. Equally, you can be spiritually by practicing yoga. When spirituality is a cleansing of the soul, yoga is a strengthening of the body and cleansing of the body's physical impurities. Even at the most practical level, spirituality is connected to yoga. Without being physically fit, without a certain level of physical endurance, how would you even sit and meditate effectively? So, as I say, there is spirituality in yoga, and yoga is a wonderful way to achieve the level of spirituality you aim for. Now, how do you incorporate this into your daily life and make yoga a tool for your spiritual quest? Well, first make time for yoga each day. We all have busy lives, but if you will it, you can do it. Maybe get to bed 15 minutes earlier to rise earlier by 15 minutes before the rest of the house awakens. This may be one way to work it into your day. I find doing yoga for just 10 minutes before I sit down to speak with you clears my mind, opens up my body, fills my cells with oxygen, and centers my heart. My intention on connecting with you. Second, create a serene, welcoming space for your practice. Out in nature, under the sky and the trees, it would be wonderful. But indoors is great too. Try to be seated on a floor, creating that essential connection to Mother Earth. The space you choose is less important than the mental space you choose. A space of surrender and acceptance, of breathing in love and breathing out fear. If you do your yoga in the same place each day, the doubts, the inner discussions of maybe or not today, or I'm tired today, have less of a chance to sway you. Make it easy on yourself and dedicate a space for your yoga practice so you can truly make it a ritual of self-care. You can do without the inner critic trying to keep the status quo. Put away the phone and commit to the process fully. Focus all your senses and all your attention upon the here and the now as you go through each movement. Fluid, deliberate, precise. Feel each movement. Experience each breath as it vibrates through your body. Feel the spirituality in the yoga as you concentrate on your inner world, calming your thoughts, slowing down to connect with your truth, your flow, your highest self. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want more guidance to help you along your spiritual journey, click the link in the description. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss anything. I release new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I absolutely look forward to your questions and comments. And as I always say, and really, this is what yoga is all about. Spirit is love, and love is spirit, and both lead us to fulfilling our soul manifesto. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.